It's Steve and Laura time. Let's go. Come on. Steve on his cook. Kiss the cook, huh, Steve? Okay. Okay, Steve. Okay, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Oh, morning, sunshine.
You know, I actually forget that all this stuff is going on with Steve and Laura, and they still live in the same house. We got to shout out self-control, huh? Self-control, we shout you out because it's all love. It's love.
It smells good. It's your breakfast, your royal swellness. Medium hash browns avec oignon with juice de l'orange.
All my favorite stuff. What's going on?
Like if you were to choose me as your life mate, this repast would be your future.
Now, just point out something real quick. Do you see the growth in both of them? Laura was just polka dancing with Steve. She told him she loved him, you know. And what do you see Steve doing? Actually making real food she can eat. Come on now. Come on now.
Steve, are you trying to bribe me?
You betcha, baby.
You betcha, baby.
Steve, come on. We're going to be late for the movies.
I'm ready.
I'm
What's in
ready.
the basket?
Oh, just a few snacks. Let's see what we got here. Badger chips. A fresh jar of squid jelly. Ooh. And lastly, weasel dogs.
Laura, why did you trust him with this? You should have been an overseer, huh?
What about popcorn?
Right.
At the movies?
I love it.
Hola, big guy.
Look, though, this is why Laura's with Steve, and that's the fun. I'm trying to tell you, Steve is a whole vibe right there. Whole vibe.
Laura?
Oh, shoot. You recognize me.
Why are you two wearing? What is that you two are wearing?
It's Flamingo.
He's been doing this all night. Every time he hears the word flamingo.
Flamingo.
Laura, you just gassed him up. You just gave him the fuel, girl. She likes it. She likes it.
But why are you wearing that?
Steve always dresses to match the food he eats. And we went to El Cid tonight for Spanish food.
Now, to this point again, I mean, how adorable are they? But just seeing once again, this is something Steve likes to do, and what is Laura doing? Completely embracing it. Okay.
Okay. So how did he convince you to dress flamenco?
Right.
Flamingo.
You're the center of my world. You're the center of my world.
Flowers for Laura Winslow.
Oh, you could just put them on the sofa table. Thanks.
Oh, there's more, Laura.
Intake. I'll just find some.
Just put them somewhere, wherever you see space. Yeah.
A dozen roses for the world's most beautiful woman.
Speak that, Steve. Speak that, Steve. Oh, gosh.
Steve, they're beautiful. Why so many?
7 years ago to the day in this very room, I wore these duds while I played this song for you.
Memory lane, memory lane. You're going down. Yeah, come on, Steve. Look at Laura. How did she resist him, man? He's so silly, huh, Laura? He's so silly.
I kept this ring in hopes that one day you would accept it. Now I know I'm not worthy of you. I love you more now than I did then.
We believe that. Y'all work through some stuff, huh? Work through it.
Farley Winslow, will you marry me?
Boy, Steve getting her on the popping lot. Pop goes the question.
Oh my God.
Stefan is handsome and sophisticated.
Yes, he's a top model and makes a lot of money. What do you love about Steve?
Right, because that's all that matters.
Well, he's sweet and he's gentle. And he makes me laugh. And he's really smart. And you know, one day I think one of his crazy inventions might change the world.
Okay, we got a peep game. I told you, Lord, you got to pay attention to the words that come out of this woman's mouth. Okay, did you hear see, two things. One, did you just hear what Lord just said about Steve? I think one of his inventions, she didn't say may be successful. She said, I think one of his inventions one day will change the world. So what she's really calling Steve is what? A world changer, right? Men, this is how you want your woman talking about you now. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Okay. The other thing that is so beautiful here is when you saw, I guess, Carl and you know, Stanley and Harriet seem to forget all the great qualities about Steve, and Laura, you know, gives her list of why she loves him, right? And she says he's gentle, he's sweet, he's smart, he makes her laugh. And what we have to peep game on is Laura's describing herself, right? When Laura's walls are down, she's sweet, she's gentle, she makes Steve laugh, right? And she's smart. So what you have to see that's so beautiful is that Steve and Laura love the same things in each other. That's why I keep trying to tell you they're more alike than they are different. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. If he doesn't blow it up first.
Wow. Stop hating Steve on his proposal. I told you he on the popping lock, you know. And first thing I would say that I really love about this is that, do you see that Steve and Laura are not thrown off by this moment at all? Laura's like in the moment, like, whoa, it's happening type of thing. But she's not, you know, thrown off looking at Steve like, what are you doing? What's going on? What is this? Because Steve is always, you know, let Laura know what his intentions are, right? Probably from they were 6, you know, was always marriage with her. You know, it wasn't just to be, you know, her neighbor, you know what I'm saying? Our classmate, you know, a friend or even a best friend. You know, Steve's intentions with Laura was always to be her husband. And I think, you know, Laura, you know, didn't understand. And I think a lot of people overlook this and they think like, oh, Steve just trying to get Laura on that popping lock. He's just trying to get her on the lockdown. And that's not what it is at all. Steve has the right idea of marriage, that he wants to go, you know, and marry Laura, but he wants to, you know, do life with her, you know, give himself away to her, you know, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? He want to be on the receiving end of Laura Winslow, you know, wants to have kids. He wants to do all those things. And so that's why this moment is so beautiful, because you got to remember where it comes from. Remember, Laura told Steve when they was in the polka moment, you know what I'm saying? And when they were polka dancing, that she told him that she loved him. And Steve is like, okay, bet. Like that's all I needed to hear, because Steve knew, number one, you know, that they were always meant to be. And I think Steve is known, you know, low key, but I think Steve is known that Lois loved him for a long time, you know, but hers, you know, verbalizing it, you know, which is like, guys, look, it is very powerful, you know, to think one thing, but when you verbalize it, it gives power, it gives life, right? And so Laura telling Steve, you know, that I love you, this is the result of it. You know, that's why I said words are very powerful. And that's why you have to understand with Laura that the time that she said it was perfect timing. It was perfect timing. She didn't need to say it earlier. She said it when she said it. And whenever we speak words, you know, something is always moving, right? If you speak negative words, it's going to be some negative stuff. You speak positive words, it's going to be positive results. And that's what this moment is here. Laura didn't know that, but that's what this moment is here when and you even saw it with the polka, when she even thought about it for a second, pondered it, because that's what Laura does. And then she told him back. And then Steve was like, okay, bet. It's on and popping, you know? And so that's why this moment is so beautiful, you know, is that this is a proposal of me sharing myself with you for the rest of my life. Me giving of myself, you know, you giving of yourself, your whole self, you know, and let's tackle this life together. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so beautiful. But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.